Hey there, Mr. Kim. Just wanted to take a second and explain this loan estimate. When I send this out, I get a lot of questions and concerns about this in general. So I wanted to go ahead and send you this video. Hopefully it'll clear up any questions or concerns you have. But at the end, if you still have any questions at all, feel free to give me a call. Happy to walk through anything else you'd like me to explain. So starting out here up at the top, you can see my cursor. You're gonna the address is gonna be the first thing. One of the first things, and then the sale price. From there, on the right, you get the loan term. It's going to be 15 years. It's a purchase, fixed rate. It is a conventional, and the rate has not been locked yet. Going down, you're going to look at the loan amount, which is $400,000. It's $100,000 less because that's your down payment. You're putting down 20%, which allows you to have no mortgage insurance. But going back up here, next is your interest rate, this 5.625. Now this is locking for 60 days. That is the option, and this one is one you'd pay 1.4. Now this is not locked in yet. You could still lock it in, but when you do lock it in, you do get one-time float down option. So if anytime during the 60-day period from when you lock it in to when you close, if this interest rate goes lower, then you have the option to float it down to that new lower interest rate, which is awesome. And I'll stay updated, making sure I watch that, and I will let you know if it gets lower once you lock in. Next is going to be your monthly principal and interest. This is just what it costs to have the mortgage. Taxes and insurance are not included in that. And when you scroll down, this is where you'll see the escrow, where your taxes and insurance are involved, which is a $785 number. It's a little less up here just because it's an estimate. Your insurance isn't exact, but your property taxes are as exact as I can get them since I have the address and everything like that. So the homeowner's insurance, we'll just wait to get an exact homeowner's quote, but I usually set the homeowner's insurance higher than normal so that when it comes in, it's less, which is a good thing, not higher, which is a negative. So this is going to be your payment with everything included. Keep in mind, you can choose to not escrow it, which means your insurance and your taxes you'll pay separately. They won't be worked into your mortgage payment like this. And again, this is the original loan estimate. Everything on here can be changed, so don't get too alarmed by anything you see. Everything can be adjusted, and if you want to change the escrow type, we can absolutely do that. So next step is going to be your closing costs. Now this is not like what you're getting charged to do the loan with us. This is everything, and it explains it on page 2, which I'm about to go to. This is your estimated cash to close. So total closing costs at the closing table is going to be your down payment plus your closing costs and prepaid, and I'll explain the prepaids in this next section. So scrolling down, this is actually what it's going to cost to do business with us. This is the only fee that we charge, the lender fee and the processing fee. For that rate, that 1% in points would go right here. So there'd be 4,000 in here if you decided to buy the rate down. And let me explain, when you do buy this rate down, it is a permanent buy down. It is not temporary. It is for the life of the loan until you refinance or sell. So going back down here, section B is going to be things you can't shop for, which is appraisal fee, etc. And then these are services you can shop for, meaning which title company you want to use. The next section, before I move on, all this A, B, and C equal this 5530, which is going to be this number. And this 12912 is going to be right here, which is the cost of all these sections, which this is just the recording and transfer tax fees. These prepaids, we always take, if you escrow, we always take 1 year of insurance premium so we can pay that. And then we also do your impounds. The higher the loan amount, the more months we're gonna take here. And this is just to make sure there's no shortage in your escrow when they pay taxes and insurance. And if there is, you'll be refunded that overage. So that's that 12,912 number. And then scrolling down is going to be the final section, which is going to be your down payment, showcasing that $100,000, including the credit for your $5,000 earnest deposit, which you've already given and you're getting credit for. This last credit is that tax prorations credit that was on the fee worksheet that I sent out before this official loan estimate. Now, going on the next page, last thing I want to touch on here is going to be this APRs, the annual percentage rate. And this is going to be the total yearly cost of a loan. So when you're comparing loans, the APR is going to be the most apples to apples comparison, because it not only includes the interest rate, it includes all the fees calculated over 1 year. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Hopefully this makes it a little bit easier to understand, but looking forward to helping you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day.